Ready?
Hello, welcome to Joe Rogan Experience. I'm Joe Rogan. Today, we've got a very, very interesting person on with a lot of interesting stuff happening about him. So this is this guy named Dave McLean, am I right?
Yes, yeah, I'm David. David McLean.
And you're a chiropractor, yeah?
I'm a psychologist.
Psychologist, my
Almost the
mistake.
same thing.
Almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, so this is what I'm getting at. The virtual crazy room killed lions, killed
Mm.
two parents. What's up with
Right.
that?
Yeah. See, that's what the story says on the news.
Mhm.
But what really happened was just a malfunction in the code, a very unique problem that will never happen again.
And how do you know this will never happen again? Yeah, like they got stuff like the dishwasher. Sometimes they said that it won't break, and then the next day it could break. What like are you like are we sure? How are they taking precautions and stuff?
See, the company that made the room, the Happy Life Home Maker Company, I'm not really sure what their parent company name is, but they have assured me and the public that this type of situation will never happen again because they will take the room and they will bring it back to where they build them and they will study everything back to square one and they will redo it 10 times better.
That's interesting.
It was a
So
computer error, but it was done because of the kids. The kids broke the code.
okay, that's really interesting.
Hmm.
No. Um,
Right.
what even is this happy life home? I live under a rock. I'm like Patrick from SpongeBob, right? I don't know much about technology. How does this like crazy electronic house work?
Yeah.
Stuff.
Right. So
Yeah.
this Happy Life home, they call it, is a just a regular old house, but in the inside, everything is different. Everything is automated. You can do the house does almost everything for you. Like think of three tasks you would do at your house.
Um,
At your rock, I guess.
I don't know, I can't even think about it. That's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
well, you brush your teeth.
I'd like wash the
Well,
dishes.
it does it for you.
Whoa.
It puts them in, it cleans them, it puts them away. You don't even have to touch them.
That's that's crazy. And that's today's modern technology.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's wild.
What a world we live in.
Okay. Come back to the subject. So
Yes, right. That's off task there a bit.
So how does this virtual room work? Is it just like virtual and stuff, or is it
Mm.
like is it like a spy, you know?
Right. That's
How
a
does
good
it work,
question. That's a
you know?
good question. So this nursery we're talking about in the story here is this huge room, almost as big as the house itself. It's a
Mhm.
50 by 50 by 40 room. It is huge with these huge crystal screen walls. Every wall is this big screen. And it creates these simulations in your mind. Like you imagine something, and then the nursery room creates it. So you can have endless possibilities of where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to see, what you want to eat. And it's four dimensional. So they have a sense of smell and taste in it. So it creates a really unique atmosphere and room to experience.
What if I wanted a room full of hot chicks? Would that is that like attainable? Is that like I think about it and it happens?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's what
Whoa,
happens. Yeah.
whoa.
That's
And that's crazy, man. Is that modern technology?
that's
That's
very modern technology. That is
crazy.
brand new.
So I'd
Hot
like
off
to give
the
a
press.
short
Yes.
little break
Yes.
to give a thanks to our sponsors.
Our sponsor, of
Sweet
course.
Cakes, Two Sweet
Bingo.
Cakes. I love their food. It's great.
As do I.
Yep, John McClane does the
David.
the weird chiropractor.
Psychologist.
I
Thank you
thought,
very much.
yeah, he
I
likes.
studied for 10 years to become the psychologist I
That's
am.
insane. That's insane. I haven't committed to anything like that in my whole life. I'm real
Yeah,
lazy.
right. See, that's the
So
difference between you and me.
coming back to it.
All right. Okay. Back on
So
story. We're a little bit sidetracked, but the sponsor, Toot Sweet Cakes, man, they make some great things. You
mhm.
should definitely check them out.
So
All right.
coming back to the
Okay. We're
subject.
back.
So like why would they make the room so mean? Like if I got everything I could think about, I'd
Yeah.
have a spaceship
Right.
that looks like a pirate ship. I wouldn't have a Sahara Desert
That'd
with
be pretty
the
cool.
lions. Like,
You're
what's up
right.
with that?
Right. See, it's all created in their imagination. Those kids, the little 10-year-old kids, they create what they want to see, right? But these kids, they're dumb. They don't know a spaceship built like a rock, a boat, but that'd be pretty cool to have. I'm just saying, that's a good idea. Maybe in the future we'll have some boats like that.
Uh, just to interject,
Yeah.
um, like the room is real angry. Uh, I, what would you describe the room as being? The
Mm.
technology room, whatever it's
The
called,
nursery.
nursery.
Yeah. Well, it's a very unique room. As I said, the huge screen walls make it super unique, and it's nothing like anything we've ever seen.
Yeah, yeah, but like the one with the lions in it, the cool one.
Oh, yeah. See, the lions. The lions is hard to describe, I guess, because the lions aren't real. The room doesn't create reality. The room creates an artificial reality, a virtual reality, if you will. So it's not actually making lions kill anything. So the fact that they're claiming that the lions killed the parents just can't be true.
But I was led to believe that you saw it. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I went there a few times for a few visits.
Uh, the
They're
reports
they're a family
within
friend of mine.
the media says that
Yes.
one day you show up after being called
Right.
for something,
Yeah,
and then
this
the next day they're dead.
mm,
But by lions, that's crazy to me
yeah.
that these supposed fake lions can kill people. That's just mind blowing.
Right.
Um, how do you think that happened? How do you think do you, is that really like a parameter they can do? Do you think there's like some tampering done with the machine or something of that sort?
The machine was definitely tampered with. It was not perfect. They did change the code, which did result in the inevitable death of the parents, which is not great, obviously, for any company to have that like on their reputation. So, could you repeat the question again? I didn't quite catch it.
Yeah. Was there any tampering done
Oh yeah.
for the from the machine? Is there like a report I saw said that
Yeah.
or like the video footage reportedly claimed that the parents couldn't change the room.
Yeah, right. So the kids imagined their imagination was so strong that it just overrode the code of the actual room itself. So it's
Mm.
blocked the parents' like mind from the room. So they couldn't actually imagine it as anything else. So the kids had full control over it, which
That's
is never good.
that's incredible.
No one should ever have that much power.
Hmm.
For a room that creates anything from their imagination.
That's incredible. Yeah.
Mhm.
How do Jamie? Can we pull up some footage here? Jamie, can we get some footage here? Uh,
You want me to pause it?
yeah, positive. Don't know. Okay, Jamie. Jamie, can you pull up some footage? Right away, Joe Rogan. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Is this
Loud
video?
and
Oh,
clear.
this is video. Okay, this is supposed
Wait,
video
pause it real quick.
inside of the nursery.
Okay. Wow.
Wow,
That's gruesome.
that's insane.
That's crazy. Are we allowed to show this on
I
screen?
don't think you're allowed to.
Man, this is wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Can't believe
Look
that
at
even
that
happened.
beast. That
It's
supposed.
like it's so real
That's
looking. It's so lifelike.
that's intense. That's intense.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Jamie.
Okay, that's that's absolutely crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
So
So that's
that's
not normal. I just want to make that clear. That's not supposed to happen in the nursery.
that is very interesting.
Yeah.
Um, that was not a very happy place. Reports that you gave in uh web thing
Yeah.
back 2006 showed you explained that they went from fairy tales to lions. which is a very sudden and very
They did
shocking.
it. Yeah.
That's very shocking for an
Yeah.
emotion. What like event
Provoked.
do you think brought on this
Hmm.
sudden change of emotion in the
That's a
kid?
good question. Because the kids, they were very innocent and they had a very clean mind and they would just imagine these super awesome places and they would go on trips on helicopters and stuff like that. But now the change to these lions killing their parents, I
Hmm.
think, is a accumulation of events in their life that all added up to this one big moment of hatred for their parents.
Do you think that the reason for this hatred stems from the fact that they have all these electronics and stuff? Like growing up,
Yeah.
I lived in Chicago or something,
Right.
and all I had to play with was a stick, right?
Yeah.
And I'd take the stick and I just hit everything.
Right.
So with the one my mom
Yeah.
or the police inevitably took away
Your mom's the
my
police?
stick. I'm explaining something.
Because I
Inevitably
excuse
took
me.
away my stick. I was heartbroken,
Right.
and I got real angry. Do you think this is similar to my stick, or is this something entirely different? It's
Yeah,
like,
this room in your story is like the stick. The
mm,
room is what they grew up on. It is what they know. It is what they have. And the house is the same thing. They've grown up with the house their entire lives. They've had it for all this time. So they've gotten used to not having any responsibilities. So the fact that, and the reason this happened, like this whole thing happened, is because the parents threatened to shut down the nursery room for a set amount of time every day because the kids they would just have infinite amount of time on it every day for that and they were unchecked. They had no supervision in there because the kids they overrode the code, right? And they locked the door to the nursery. So the parents couldn't get in.
mm.
Eventually, after hours of trying, they got in and then they stopped the kids and they shut down the room for a few hours. And the kids blew their top off or something. I don't know. They got really mad. Steam coming out of their ears. Everything was happening. They got so mad at the parents because they took away the only thing that made them happy, I guess.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Is this like a psychological effect, or is this robots trying to take over our mind, make you like love them, like the
Mm,
toaster that makes your foods really quick?
right.
Is it trying to is the toaster in love with me, or is it just trying to make me think that, or is this like just for the newer generation or something of that sort?
I don't really understand what you're asking here. Are toasters in love with
Pretty
us?
simple
Toasters
question.
are not in love with
That's a
us.
pretty simple question. I was asking how is this like a love-hate relationship between humans and robots? Are we becoming too loving, or
Like,
like
are we accepting robots too much into our lives?
yeah, is this like
Yeah.
changing us? Like back in the day, I lived in the jungle. I
Yeah.
had to forage for food, and
Right.
then I learned how to forage real good.
That's good. Good for you.
Then I got the fridge, and the fridge forages for me.
Right,
So
right, right.
what's up with that?
Right, because the fridge in the Happy Life home just gets food automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing about what you're asking here, I think the dependence on technology by these kids makes them not require a parent figure in their life anymore. I think the house in this story is replacing the parents because the kids don't have any responsibilities and the house is doing everything for them. So they don't have a need for the parents, which is resulting in them getting really mad at them when they're threatening to take it away from them because they're viewing the house as a parent or as a figure, a higher up of them that they need in their life. So taking it away is like removing a parent from your life. Like imagine I took away your mom.
Mm,
Would you be happy?
no, no, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
typically. Um, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Um, is do you think there's is there do you think there's going to be any more cases like this of technology being overused and
Hmm.
taken advantage of and a lack of discipline in parents in the far future?
I think the way technology is going, I think we're going to have a huge surge, like an upward bringing of technology being a higher up figure in lives, in people's homes and stuff. But after a certain amount of time, like in the story that we are discussing about here, I think it's also going to die down pretty quick, and the parents are going to get their responsibilities back and have their kids and be a parent in their lives because I think the dependence on technology isn't going to last. I think The dependence is gonna work, and then they're gonna get, oh, but like now I have no point in life. I can just die and nothing will change. So I think having responsibilities and having kids to care for is a meaning of life, really.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Um, that's kind of the main brunt of the story because you're just kind of a psychologist other than that situation, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what do you even do?
Well, I talk to people and I create evaluations on their psychology, their mental state and how they are.
Yeah, well, I can do the same thing.
No,
You're
no,
lame.
I'm not
Get
lame.
out of my studio.
So what? No!